Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the sixth edition of Zach and Jacob Talk About Stuff. In today's episode, we are going to be joined by Abe.
Hello.
Hey, hello, Abe. How are you today?
I'm okay. It's just it's nice at 12:30 on a Monday.
It is a nice 12:30 on a Monday, isn't it?
Yup.
It's a very nice
Sure is.
1:30 on a Monday.
For you with your weird time zone.
Okay.
All right, well, guys, I think that today I'd like to
Discuss religion.
I'd like to talk about. Let's talk. Well, maybe another time, but today, I think that we should talk about music. Let's talk about music.
Oh,
what are we
an
thinking?
excellent idea.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel? Hey, what do you think about music?
I like music a lot. I think it's like top one or top two things.
Top one or top two?
What is?
That's huge.
What is top three? What are the top three things?
Okay, so number I could probably only name two. So number two, Friends are pretty cool.
There.
And number one, music. Those are the top two things.
I think you know what. I think those are pretty good things as
Those
far
are pretty
as things
respectable.
go.
Those are pretty respectable.
Pretty respectable things. Jacob, what would your number three thing be?
My third favorite thing. My first would definitely be family. Number two would be video games. And number three would be not reading books specifically, but just reading in general.
Okay.
What about you, Zach?
I think my top three favorite things would probably be, as you said, music and friends, but I think the third would have to be family.
Yeah.
At least that's for me. I don't know about you guys.
I think we all
Abe.
said that. Go.
Abe, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Nirvana.
Really?
Yeah. I think people would call it I've heard somebody describe Nirvana as overly emotional music for overly emotional people.
It is.
Honestly, when I first started listening to Nirvana, I didn't find their lyrics that deep, but the more you go down the rabbit hole, the more you'll find it. So it's not like the second you listen to Nirvana, it's like, oh my god, this is so deep, and I am depressed now because I heard Nirvana for the first time. But like, it's a gradual succession, if that makes any sense. So
No, that definitely does.
I understand that. My problem with what I disagree with Nirvana, they don't seem like they have a sound to them. They sound very similar to every other rock band.
Like they got like the guitar sound. They have a very distinct, if that's what you're referring to, they have a very distinct guitar and drum tone.
Well, Jacob, do you mean that they have a sound that's too similar, or
Yeah, it's just too similar. It sounds very. I think
Okay.
Nirvana sounds very similar to other rock bands.
Okay,
What
right.
rock bands would you compare them to?
They just sound like a basic rock band to me.
Well, when you say that,
I think they kind of sound like the Pixies just because of their dynamics, like with the loud, quiet thing where they go quiet in the verse and loud in the chorus. I can understand that, but I think it's just they were like the meta band. They take inspirations from like so many bands, not just punk bands, not just classic rock bands, not just metal bands, not just alt bands, not just pop bands, a bunch of bands.
Yeah.
well, guys, I think that's on the topic of. Well, first off, Jacob, what's your favorite band?
I'm gonna go with Rush, the Canadian
Oh,
rock
okay.
trio. Easy answer.
I'm familiar with Rush. I don't believe I know specifically any of their songs.
I
think
like
I probably will know it if you
them.
name it.
Some people know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know the songs. You just don't really.
I like that one song YYZ.
It's a great instrumental.
I don't believe I'm familiar. If I heard it, I probably know
you
it.
probably don't know.
Okay.
YYZ's a bit lesser known, but you know, good music. Zach,
I
you
gotta
go for yours.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I think that you guys, I have very weird taste in favorite bands.
Okay.
You know, of course, I love bands like the Beatles. I know that's very cliche, but I do like
I
their
also
stuff.
love the Beatles.
Yeah.
I know, like, look, it's very cliche, and it's, you know, a lot of people are like, they're overrated and stuff. You know, it doesn't matter if they're cliche. It doesn't matter if they're
not
overrated. I
Well,
think
here-
they're great, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
love their music. But I would also say there's a band. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the old. There was a special on Cartoon Network called Over the Garden Wall a few years ago. I believe 2016 or so.
Okay.
And there was a band called the Blasting Company
Okay.
that did all of the music for it. All of the pieces with lyrics and all the pieces with no lyrics. And they redid a bunch of classic folk songs, and they wrote a bunch of songs based off of classic folk songs specifically for the show. And I gotta say, it's some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard. It's incredible, and they wrote one of my favorite songs, probably top three. One of my top three favorite songs called "Old Black Train," and I think it's like a metaphor for like death, I guess.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
It's very cool. I highly recommend it to anybody who's listening right now to go check out the Blasting Company, or if not the whole band, then just that one song that they did. There's a bunch of old folk songs, but this one they wrote, and they did this song, and they based it off of a few old ones. But you know, it's really nice. Well, sorry for going on a rant there.
That's all good. That's literally what the show is. Go. What were you about to say?
Let me ask you. Let me guys ask. Stuttering. Sorry. Let me ask you guys this question. What are your top three favorite songs? Doesn't necessarily have to be from the same band, but what are your favorite songs?
Alright, I think I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, should I start?
Yeah,
Yes.
hey, I gave you permission.
So, number 3 is The Summer Place by Fountains of Wayne. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. You've probably heard of Fountains of Wayne because they sing the song Stacy's Mom.
Oh, that's who that is? Okay.
Yeah, but they're not. They shouldn't be known just as the Stacy's Mom band because they make a lot of decent music. I'm pretty sure. I bet if you listen to the song "Sink to the Bottom," you've heard it. It's good. I can't sing it, but I
You
bet
probably
you.
sing like a small bit of it.
I
like,
wanna sink to the bottom with you.
Okay, that's it for copyright.
all right.
Is
Is that actually going to get copyright?
No,
no,
I don't
it's
know how
not. No,
YouTube
it is
works.
not. That was
All right. I don't know how YouTube works.
okay.
no.
But
That
I
was
don't know
it's
technology.
It's Twitch that
The
copyrighted.
thing about Fountains of Wayne, they're a little silly, but they're able to tell great stories. And Summer Place is just about this woman, and she's got a brother who's coming up for the weekend. And at the Summer Place, we've got the space and you've got the time. And it's talking about her teenage years, and about how shoplifting and how she just wants to go back to them and just feel rushes again. And this isn't on the list, but another song by Fountains of Wayne that's really good is called Action Hero. It's just about a dad who's just kind of a hero. He's just a great guy. He's just a great guy. Yeah, that's my number 3 song.
Okay, very nice.
I think those are really good songs because I think that one of the most important things for any song to do really is tell a story.
Sorry, what was that?
I think that the most important thing for a song to do is tell a story.
Yeah, I would agree. I used to be very into like Bob Dylan and stuff and like Pink Floyd where they love telling stories, and I love storytelling in general.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, you know, if there's... I think it's like a meaningless song. If it sounds good, you know, that's okay. But I think if a song sounds good and really has a meaning to it,
Yeah.
I think that's really nice. Jacob, what about you?
Well,
What do you
I pre-prepared a list, so I'm going to go for a bold one that I'm sure no one in the audience knows, but I'm pretty sure both of you and Abe know it. It is
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I think both of you, it is a Ukrainian song from Eurovision
Okay.
God.
I think I know what song you're referring
called
to.
Dancing Lasha Tumbai.
Oh, is there like a different name that it goes by?
Yeah, that is. That's the actual
what is it?
official name.
Oh no, I mean like what's the name that we know it by?
Sieben Sieben.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love me some good old Sieben
It is
Sieben.
just so fun. Not even great music. It's just so fun and energetic. But
that's a really good song.
On an off topic, Eurovision is so fun. Like, it's something they winner each year sucks, but all the like Eastern European countries are very fun in Eurovision.
I do like Eurovision. I'm familiar with a few of the songs just because of the summer camp that we go to. But besides that, I'm not familiar with any.
Zach?
But yes, Jacob.
You may go.
Oh wait, what about your other ones?
Oh,
we didn't go. One more, didn't you?
You don't want to go your number 3?
Yeah, no, Abe didn't do his number 2 or 1, so I thought we were just gonna go in order, one at a time.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, as I said before, Old Black Train is probably my favorite.
Okay. Well,
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
No, you start with number 3.
Oh, we're starting with number 3?
Yeah, we're working our way up. Should we come back to you?
No,
yeah.
Wait. No. You wait right there.
No.
Hold on. All right, I guess I might... You know what? I'm going to change it. I think that number 3 is actually probably... Oh, man. So many good ones. I'm going to say Portland. A song called Portland by Armors.
Okay.
It's a very good song. It doesn't have... I don't believe that the song is very popular. But I found it my freshman year of high school. And it reminds me of when I was younger. And I like it. I don't believe that there is it's the lyrics are just kind of like a cheesy, like cliche love song, basically about like, you're leaving me. Why are you moving away? Why are you far away? And like I know exactly. Oh no, too many emotions. But you know, it's not really anything too special with the lyrics, but I really love the sound of it, and I love like I don't believe I've found a song that in any way, shape, or form sounds similar to it. And I really like that song. I think it's a beautiful song.
Very good.
Yeah, that's probably my number 3.
Now, Abe, you're up again.
All right, my number 2 is it's called Corduroy by Pearl Jam.
I do like Pearl Jam a lot.
Do you know that song?
Which song?
It's called Corduroy.
Corduroy. I don't think I do actually.
It's pretty good. Obviously it's good. It's my number 2 song. I'm not a big Pearl Jam fan. I like the hit songs like Alive and like Corduroy, but I've never really been into them. But this one song, I just heard it like just at the right time, because like a lot of my favorite music is about just me hearing it at the right time, and like just right now because I'm like developing and shit, just because it's just because this is the music that I'm going to remember, and it's going to remind me of being younger, even though a lot of the music came out before I was even born. And I've had a lot of weird friendships and such, and mostly because I fucked them up by doing and saying stupid shit. And I just feel like I can't, like, I fucked it up, and like I feel like it's over, like everything is over, and that like one of the lines is I don't want to take what you can't give, and that line just hits me super hard because like I can't take what you can't give anymore because we're not friends. And that may sound stupid, but like,
damn.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound stupid at all, dude.
Yeah.
Very good.
What about
I totally get what you're saying, man.
I'm going to go for a bold pick that I'm sure neither of you are aware of. I'm going to go with The Saga Begins by Weird Al Yankovic.
I have not heard that.
What?
Yeah.
That's your second favorite song?
I love it to death.
I'm not gonna judge.
So in case you all don't know, it is a parody of American Pie, a classic song. But
okay.
It is a parody of it by Weird Al. And he's singing about Star Wars Episode 1.
That's really funny.
It is so funny. It is so sweet. Everything about it. and I know this. Some of the stories behind it I've read up. Weird Al wrote the song before the movie came out by reading internet forums to try to figure out the plot, and he got almost the entire thing right.
That's really funny. Oh my god.
Yeah, when he went up to he showed it to George Lucas for the first time, the response he got back from George Lucas's team was, "You should have seen the grin on his face." Very cute, great story, just so fun and lighthearted. I don't know, just something about the lighthearted tone of it just brings a smile to my face when you think of Star Wars when I was a kid too.
That's
Weird Al Yankovic and Star Wars. I can't think of two things that are better.
Yup.
Puppies and ice cream.
Alright, Zach, what about you?
Alright, well, for my second pick, I'm going to change my first pick. I'm going to say my second pick is Old Black Train.
Okay.
Just because I have seen Over the Garden Wall 14 times.
Okay.
Wow.
It is a 10-episode miniseries. Each episode is like 20 minutes long. And yeah, I've seen it 14 times. It's so good. It's Elijah Wood is like the main character. I forgot the person's name. The person who voices the person who plays Doc Brown in Back to the Future.
Okay.
What's that actor's name? Jacob? I know this.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie. I should something Lloyd.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd, is that it?
Christopher Lloyd, yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
He voices one of the main characters. I mean, you got Frodo and Doc Brown in the same movie, basically. Like, what else could you ask for? Or in the same show.
I don't want to make us go too long over time, so let's keep the next answers a little bit shorter.
Well, what time are we at?
We're at like 17 minutes.
Oh, we're fine. We're okay. We've
been doing like just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. But anyways, yeah, I'd say that Old Black Train is my
number 2.
My second favorite song.
Okay.
Hey, what's your number 1?
All right, number 1 favorite song of all time. It's called "This Charming Man" by the Smiths. It's their most popular song, probably, or maybe their second most popular song. But I love it to death. I remember I heard it for the first time, and I was like, "What is this?" And I thought it was stupid, and it made me feel weird and uncomfortable. But I still kind of liked it. And then I kept listening, and I kept listening even more, and I just fell in love with the song. The guitars, the drums, the bass. Well, not the drums. The drums kind of suck, but like you can't really do anything about that because it's like a simple pop song. But
who likes drumming anyways?
Lyrically, it's just a lyrically, it's very interesting. It's about this guy Morrissey questioning whether or not he's gay, about this like older guy in a car, and he's like, "Oh, you gonna fuck me or not?" And it's like, "Yeah, and no," and it's just about stuff. Morrissey finding himself, and yeah, it's a really good song. And my favorite thing about it is the guitars and the bass.
Nice.
So that's my favorite song. What about you, Jacob?
Mine is a very easy pick. I'm going for 2112 by Rush. Undoubtedly my favorite song of all time. So many memories. I've listened to that song. First off, 20-minute long song. Tells a crazy sci-fi story involving like 8 governments and stuff like that, and revolution. Talk about the human spirit. Incredible song at the same time. Deeply moving lyrics. Brilliant in every regard. And I have so many stories about it. On a little tangent, in case you care about the band Rush, I went to their final concert ever.
Wow.
Yep, their final concert they ever played. And
Nice.
Well, general trivia that people don't realize, never done before. No concert. Every concert immediately once they were done playing, all the Geddy, Alex, and Neil would just walk off the stage. At this one concert, Geddy and Alex were about to go off the stage like before. Neil walked up to them, grabbed their hands, put them in front of the crowd, and they did a bow before the audience.
Oh,
That
wow.
sounds really nice.
Very
when was
40
when
years.
was their last concert?
It was 2015, I think. 40-year anniversary tour.
Jeez.
Oh.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kind of unrelated. I saw Kiss on their goodbye tour a few years ago.
My mom
on their goodbye, the next year's reunion.
My mom saw the Grateful Dead at their last concert ever.
My dad did too.
Oh
He's
wow,
at the one. He has the tickets to that concert framed in our basement.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And Zach, there you go.
All right. I gotta say, my favorite song of all time. I keep picking songs from cartoons. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was young, and so they
Is
have
it the
to do with my
Pokemon theme
childhood.
song?
It is not, but this song is from the series finale of Adventure Time. Um, and
Oh,
it's written
I know
by
what you're talking about.
Rebecca Sugar, and she did the version of it that I'm talking about. The version from the TV show was great. I absolutely love that. But she did a live performance of it at Comic-Con one year, I believe, and they recorded it, and this was her first time playing it. And it's called Time Adventure. And it's
Get it?
such a beautiful song, and I love it so much. Every time I listen to it, it gives me chills of how amazing it is. And the fact that it's like in the series finale of a show that has been going on for about a decade, I believe, a little more than a decade. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Adventure Time's been going on for no, not a decade. Almost?
It was off the
How
air.
long is it?
How long?
Yeah, can you look that up for me?
Well, I think that was a very good podcast, Zach. How are you feeling?
You know what? I think that was really nice getting to talk about our favorite songs. I don't think I've had a conversation like that in
Yeah,
a long time.
that was it was great. Me and the boys do like our we just sit in a room and just do like, oh, what's your top 5 guitar intros, or what's your top 5 drum intros, and that's really fun.
Very cute conversation.
All right, everybody. Well, join us next time on Zach and Jacob Talk About Stuff when
We'll talk
we
about
discuss
stuff.
all the noises that you can make with your arms.
And we'll discuss the Ron Paul Pokemon intro. Goodbye, everybody.
All right,
All right.
bye guys.
Take
Have
care.
a good night.